everyone, it's me, Heidi in Closet, and today we are back with another Who's Got the Juice? Alrighty then, now first up we have Julia from Washington, D.C.
Hi Heidi, I got the juice for you. So I used to do ballet. I did ballet for like 10.5 years.
So she's talented, she's flexible. I did ballet for a little bit for myself, but they're very, very strict when it comes to ballet. That's why I stopped, because I couldn't take it anymore. I about spilled the juice.
And the studio I went to was very like abusive, verbally abusive, and it was bad. It was a bad situation, so I got out of there. I don't need that negativity.
Told you they were strict, but she must went to one of them bad ones. I can't. Now, see, I would do. They were nice, but they were very, very strict for me. But she just got unlucky, I guess, because they were never verbally. I mean, they would yell at us. I mean, nothing wrong with a little yelling. I mean,
but. So yeah, I did ballet for 10.5 years, and then I went to a play with my grandma and grandpa, and we were just sitting there waiting for it to start, and you know, the lights started going down and it started flashing to make everyone go back to their seats because the show was about to start, and my grandma started interrogating me about why I decided to leave my studio, and I told her, okay, like, the show's starting, I'll tell you later. Like, the show's starting, I'll tell you later, it's fine. And then she like kept asking and kept asking. I was like, I'll tell you later, the show's about to start. Like,
who was her grandmother? Nancy Drew? Who's another Sherlock Holmes? Oh, do I look like Sherlock Holmes right now? My Burberry? Don't he wear Burberry? Does he wear? What does he wear? He has a hat that looks like this.
I don't think he wears a Burberry.
You don't think so?
I'll tell you later. And then she like raised her voice a little and like got real mad. And I was like, the show's starting, I'll tell you later. Like, lay it down, period. And she said, you're being a real bitch right now. My grandmother!
Oh, just like my grandma. They must be like very similar people. My grandmother does that all the time. I don't know what. But can we take a moment to appreciate how thug she got when her grandmother said it? She said, my grandmother. That is true gangster. The ballet taught her right. She's an OG. Bad bitch.
Called me a bitch to my face. I'm sorry for cursing, YouTube. Please don't demonetize this.
I like how she says don't demonetize. As if I'm monetized already. I gotta get there first. But she's smart though. I like her. She knows what's going on. She knows how algorithms work, I guess. I like her. I like Julia.
So yeah, and then I cried and I ran out of the theater to the bathroom to find my sister, and then we cried and my sister texted my mom, and yeah, it was a whole thing. So that's the story of the time my grandma called me a bitch. Love you.
She ran and found her sister and they started crying. It is a family function of tears right now. It sounds like every family reunion I've ever gone to. My family was there, and then everyone saw how I got eliminated. I got eliminated on Cookout with the Cheeks Out. And then they said it, not me. They're like, isn't this Cookout with your cheeks out? I was like, I'm leaving. I'm not standing for this abuse. I will not, I refuse. Y'all not gonna treat me like this. You're not gonna treat me like Julia's grandmother. All right, now next up we have Andrew from New Mexico. Not the old one, the new one.
So my juice is a drunk tale.
Oh!
So, about 3 or 4 years ago, my friends and I decided to go to Lubbock, Texas, to a club for a meet and greet of Naomi Smalls. So of course we planned to get ready there in the room and also pregame.
Pregame. Now, stories that start off with pregaming always end bad, and I'm here for it. This is what I signed up for. We're on a journey. We're here. Let's go, Andrew.
And all we had was nothing but 2 huge bottles of Arbor Mist wine. So we took a few sips of the Arbor Mist wine, and then we got to a box wine, but we started playing what we call space bag. So you take the bag of wine out of the box, and you use space bag, slap the bag, and you chug as much wine as you can.
You know a story is gonna be good when it includes a box of wine. Space bag!
So we all took a turn of doing that, and we planned on, every few minutes we need to do it. However, I decided to do it pretty much by myself about every minute. So every minute, my friends are telling me they hear space bag, and they see me slap the bag, and I'm chugging it. So I finished the whole bag by myself. Then I still see the Arbor Mist wine that we took sips of open, and I started chugging that whole thing.
Oh.
And then one of our friends brought her own Arbor Mist wine, and especially it's a different flavor. And so when she wasn't looking, I went to grab it and finish the bottle for her.
Nobody's drinks are safe around him. What's good? Hide your drinks, hide your cocktails, hide your shots. Lock up the mixers. Everybody's drinks are getting taken.
After that, I just started living my best life. Just prancing, dancing around in the room, and just living the best fantasy.
As you should. I don't see a problem with this story. That's what I do on a daily basis, minus the alcohol. So I don't see a problem here. Well,
then after an hour or so, then I started to feel just a little, maybe I shouldn't have. But it was worth it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm fine. No, I just coughed. I just need to clear my throat, and I flushed the boiler. So I make my way out of the restroom. But as soon as I did, I started ralphing over a tiny little bin trash can. And I was just ralphing up my entire life. Just everything. Just and then, all my friends, all eyes are on me. All my friends were just looking at me just.
And you always get the shakes with it a little bit. Y'all know how I'm talking about. Don't play like y'all don't. You get the shakes when you throw out.
And just, I'm fine. That's all I need to do. No more drinking for me. I'm fine. Tell my friends, here's my money. Make sure I don't do nothing stupid when we get to the club.
Responsible drunks are my favorite kind of drunks. They're the ones that will get in the car. When you say get in this car, you're not driving anywhere. Now, I wish I could say that for one of my friends, but we're not going to say her name like that because I don't want to put her business out there like that.
I'm fine. So I make my way to the bed, to just sit down just to calm myself. But as soon as I did, then I yelled at a friend, oh my gosh, get me a bin. It's coming again. So I ralphed again in another tiny trash bin. But this time I got shit all over my clothes.
Decorations for everyone. But why is it always a small bin?
As such, I can't stand up. I'm pretty much dead at this point. And so my friends are you sure, And I was like, no, go without me. Go. Just leave me here and my sorrows. So they go, have a great time and such. And the next morning, wake up, hangover from hell. And the smell in the room was just so I was like, shit. And then when I get up to collect my things and looking at my evidence and seeing how I filled up 2 trash bins of my insides.
All of it. Every last bit. Who calling me? Why is Cornbread calling me? Doing my work. Oh, let me answer. Why you crying, ho?
3 more days.
Girl, just stop crying. I'll see you in 3 days. I'm trying to work.
What you doing?
I'm filming my OnlyFans.
And
All the way from episode 1, we got cornbread. Now get off my phone so I can finish this and I'll call you when I'm done.
And it splashed on a great big portion of the wall, especially my first moment of Ralphie. I mean, that wall was like a light brown, but now it's a dark ass red.
Wow, I'm happy it's not dark brown. I'm just happy that I'm glad it was red and not dark brown. When you get drunk, you can lose control of all functions in your body. So,
and it was red because not only of the wine, but you know, I was eating some bag of Cheetos on the way up there.
my type of gal, yes. Now if there was hot Cheetos, now we cooking with grease.
Yeah. So yeah, and I was like, oh my Jesus. So I left a note for the mains like, oh, thank you for accommodating our needs and services, and sorry about the vomit. And I thought I was gonna get called back later on that day or the following week and get charged extra for some kind of cleaning fee or something, but nope.
A very sorry, heartfelt note. Those poor people who had to clean up after that. I would have been mad. I would have been like, it reminds me of this time I worked at the gas station, and when he said wall, I got really triggered because this one time this man at the gas station, he pooped on the wall. So I completely understand where their headset would be.
Nope. All I know is that I wasted about $30 for a meet and greet ticket, but honestly, it was worth it. It was worth it. So that's my juice.
At the end of the day, it was worth it. So it was a lovely, lovely trip. I'm not mad at it. I was thoroughly entranced in this journey. I'm happy to have gone along on this journey. All right, everyone, that brings us to the conclusion of Who's Got the Juice on this episode. I will say thank you all so very much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications for when I post again. Also, to please keep this content coming to you, please send your embarrassing stories to ContactHeidiNCloset at gmail.com. That's ContactHeidiNCloset at gmail.com. Now make sure you tune in next episode because it's going to be a treat. Bye everyone.